So wait a minute. A Porsche and a Porsche bicycle. Oh, I get it. You got to coordinate. I like that.
Want to go for a spin?
On the bicycle? Because I'm not really into bicycles.
Yeah. Sure, you can take the car.
The car?
Yeah.
This is your car?
Yeah.
Now, I like the coordination. I got to give you that. You got the Porsche bike rack, the Porsche bicycle on the Porsche what? Because see, I thought it was an older car, but I get inside, you put a new interior in an old car, I don't get it.
It's an 06 C2S, Carrera S. And growing up in the 70s and the 80s, I'll always loved the Porsche material, which was real prominent in the 70s and the 80s. And I was lucky enough to find some original material in Germany. And it's my interpretation of a 73 RS. Probably as close as I'll ever get to owning one.
So this is crazy. So you added the light blue to the outside?
Kind of a hint of the old 70s graphics. Ducktail, like the original 73 RS.
Yeah, I like that. So the bicycles, is it just for looks?
Well, they're from 98, 99, and they were way too expensive for me to buy back in the day, but I hunted a couple down, and I thought it'd be cool to match the car. The Bike S is a front suspension, and then over here...
Did you say the Bike S?
It's called a Bike S.
No way. So like the S car,
Yeah.
You have an S bicycle.
Leave it to Porsche.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you showing me all the work you got in this car. And I like your coordination, your style.
Thank you very much.
When we recorded the Ferrari, we wanted to get so many different aspects of the sound that we had too much sound.
Caffeine and Octane is brought to you by Haggerty. Let's drive together.
There's lots of showstoppers here, and it's going to be tough to top that Koenigsegg for star power. But to find one that's really Oscar-worthy, I have to take a little road trip. Atlanta Motorsports Park isn't a place you'd expect to find celebrities. This is the Star.
This is the Star.
Wow. Nice, nice, nice. Whew. What a beautiful automobile.
It's a 1961 Ferrari. Basically, it's been rebodied to look like a 1959 Testarossa.
Testarossa.
TR59.
The Testarossas we see today don't look anything like this.
No, they came out in 57 and 58 cars. They had a little different front end.
Phenomenal lines on it.
And basically, a Ferrari V12 is two inline sixes bolted together. They have their separate distributors and coils. And I'm still running the original ignition system, points and condensers and all the old stuff.
Well, I think it's about time. I want to hear it.
It sounds rather well. Good to go. Well, let's see if we can have some fun here.
Absolutely. This is a car you've never seen before, but many, many people have heard it. Because this is the actual car that produced the sound for the film, Ford versus Ferrari.
They used my friend's car for the Ford sounds. My friend says, well, you have to hear my friend Steve's Ferrari. So Don Sylvester happened to be in the Atlanta area.
Steve took me out on the road in the Ferrari. It's the loudest machine I ever heard. It's the fastest machine I've ever been in. It was so loud, it was like standing next to a jet. This is the sound I heard in my head. This was actually better than the sound I heard in my head. This was going to be tremendous. One of our goals in the movie was to make sure that when you saw the Ferrari, you heard the Ferrari, that you knew that that sound belonged to the Ferrari. So you could pick it out among the other cars in the race. When we recorded the Ferrari, we made sure we got all the elements of the car. We wanted to get so many different aspects of the sound that we had too much sound, that we could select the right sound at the right moment.
The car's got 16 microphones on the car. They've got microphones between the carburetors, all over the engine compartments. They ran some underneath the car. They had them on the back of the car.
When you're in one of these cars, it's not like anything you ride in today. These cars are bullish and they're raw.
Recording a Ferrari is like recording an animal, a beast. But when you record it, you have different elements that you can focus on, either the exhaust or the cabin or the engine itself. These are elements that we use in different